Hey everyone, Caffeine Man here with a bonus video for the weekend, and I had to get this video to you right away because I just got the drink in the mail and I knew all of you wanted to know about this drink. That drink is the Ghost Sour Apple Warheads. Yeah, coming right up. Hello again everyone, thank you so much for joining me today, and if you want to stay informed on all things caffeine related, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I post new videos every Tuesday night and one on the weekends, unless there's a lot of brand new drinks coming out that you guys want to know about. I try to get you guys a bonus video. I do want to start off by saying a huge shout out and thank you to Ghost Energy for sending me this drink. I love to be able to get the reviews out nice and early. I do believe this product was released on the app just a day or so ago. I think it was a secure can thing, so if you guys don't have the app, you should get the app because you can sometimes get in early on these cans, but I do know it was limited. So when's this drink actually going to be released? It is scheduled to release on October 5th. It's going to start off as a GNC exclusive, and not sure if it's going to expand out after that. And once again, thank you so much to Ghost for sending me this drink. I really do appreciate it. So in today's video, all we're really gonna be doing is a taste test because I've already reviewed the entire line. If you wanna find out more about what's in it, about the company, and how they taste, I did do a full review in that video right there. And then after that video, I have reviewed every single Ghost flavor there is for the cans. So if you want to know about any of that, be sure to check out my channel. Go over to the right hand side where that search icon is and do a search for Ghost, and that will bring up all of my Ghost videos. But like I said, since I went over all the other information in those other videos, we're just gonna cut right to the chase, head on to the taste test. And here is the can. Great job on the can, some nice bright colors on there. You got a dark green, you got a light green. Definitely have the Warheads logo on there so that you know it is a brand name collab. And if you guys are looking to purchase any other Ghost flavors, even though this one is a GNC exclusive, but all their other flavors you can actually find on Campus Protein, and you can save 10% off your entire order when you use coupon code CaffeineMan10, 200 milligrams of natural caffeine, everything else in the other video. Let's taste it out. One of the only other companies that I can remember that had a sour apple was Reign, and that recently got discontinued, much to a lot of people's disliking because that was a really great flavor. But apparently it must not have sold as well as it should have because it got discontinued. So how will this Ghost compare to that sour apple? That Reign is scored pretty high. You'll see it when we get to the Caffeine Man rating chart, but let's just get to it. Let's taste it out. Alrighty, so here we go. So distracted focus. For your carbonation, I think you're getting a medium carbonation out of it, but it's hard to kind of taste the carbonation with all the other flavors happening in there. For your sweetness, it's really hard to pinpoint the sweetness too. I'm gonna say it's close to high, but there's something going on with what's gonna replace the sweetness. So before I get to the flavor profile, let's talk about the sourness. If we're gonna talk about the sweetness on a scale, why not talk about the sour on a scale? And this is a high, on the high side of high for your sour flavor. And if you guys have had the Ghost Warheads Sour Watermelon, you're gonna know that these Warhead flavors are really sour. So you're getting a lot of sour out of here, and then let's jump into that flavor profile. You are getting a high amount of sour apple flavor out of here, and you're really getting that crisp green apple flavor. I feel like I just bit into a green apple, had all those juices in my mouth, and then they threw a bunch of sour in there at me as well. And like I said, it is so sour. It's very powerful in sour. It's very powerful in apple flavor. And it was so powerful that it distracted me from the carbonation and even the sweetness. Like, you can't really focus on the sweetness. And you know, the bubbles do seem to be kind of slow. It's not really even fizzing up that much. Not sure if the camera's gonna pick up on it. So I do think that it is probably a medium carbonation. I'm going to try and ignore everything else and focus in on that carbonation. I really do think that it is a medium carbonation, and because of that smoothness, it actually has you focus. Like I said originally, I couldn't remember the carbonation because you're getting so much of that sour apple flavor, and I do think they are giving you a decent amount of sweetness there, but it's just being overpowered by the sour. Not really too much more I can say except really high sour apple flavor. But let's go ahead and take a look at the Caffeine Man rating chart. The Reign scored a 9.8, a 9.8 for the sour apple flavor. And you know, even though this is really good for a sour flavor, it's got that Warheads sour power to it. Is it gonna beat out the Reign flavor? I am actually going to give this a 9.81 on the Caffeine Man rating chart. Just kidding. I'll give it a 9.8. I don't go to the second decimal place. It's going to get a 9.8, but I do think I like it a lot better than the Reign Sour Apple because it's getting a little bit of a different apple flavor to it. I really wish that they didn't discontinue the Reign Sour Apple because I would have probably done a side-by-side comparison. And it's been a while since I actually had the Sour Apple, so I'm thinking if I had the Sour Apple again, I might have given it like a 9.75, but I really do think that this is a solid 9.8 on the Caffeine Man rating chart, and my wife already snuck a peek at it. She already had a sip of it. She gave it a 9.9, and she really likes her sour flavors and the apple flavors. So Caffeine Man's doing 9.8, but Mrs. Caffeine Man, she's doing a 9.9. Great job to Ghost once again with their flavors, with their brand name collabs, with their solid, potent energy drinks. Can't wait to see what else Ghost has in store because they are never letting you down. If you guys like sour drinks, this is going to be for you. If you guys like Granny Smith apple flavors, this drink is going to be for you. If you hate apples, well then stay away, obviously. Why would you buy sour apple if you hate apples? I don't know, people do weird things. But in any case, 9.8 on the Caffeine Man rating chart. Great job to Ghost. Thank you again to Ghost for sending me this drink. I really do appreciate it. An amazing job. I am so happy to be able to get these amazing flavors from you guys. A nice early review for everybody else. And to everybody else, you have to get yourself to a GNC to pick this up, or take my word for it. If you like sour, you like apple, go ahead and pre-order a case on GNC if they do pre-orders. I don't know, they probably don't. But get there Friday morning or whenever it is, sometime on Friday, and order yourself some Ghost Sour Apple Warheads. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Until next time, have yourselves a great day. Or a night. But let's go ahead and take a look at the Caffeine Man rating chart. Like I said, not a ton of apples on there, but a decent amount. Probably a little bit less than a dozen, if I recall correctly.